Good day, this is Dr. Nick coming to you from the Zen studio in Melrose Ark, Egoli, the city of gold, aka Johannesburg. And this is a place where I meditate, where I contemplate the future, and most importantly, how to become a better person. Now, it was the American philosopher Jim Rohn, the father of personal development, who taught many great leaders such as Tony Robbins, and once told me that to have more, you have to become more. Meaning, to have more in your life, to have more influence, to have more happiness, to have more wealth, you have to become more, meaning you have to become a better person. And I spent many years thinking and contemplating about this statement and trying to find ways to become a better person. And I believe there are three components, three key dynamics that will help you to become a better person next year. The first one is about working on your inner being. And I believe that in this world, in this life, we are driven by connection and growth, meaning that the need to connect with other human beings and the need to grow and to help others grow are the driving forces of human life. So the question for improving your inner being is, how can you better your connection with others, and how can you grow more and help others grow more in the new year? The second key dynamic of personal development and becoming more is working on your outer being. Now, this is your appearance, and this is your demeanor, and this is how you come across when interacting with others. And as you know, we do judge a book by its cover, because the cover does tell us how much work has really gone into this book. And if you spend a lot of effort, enough effort, sufficient effort on producing a good cover for yourself, people will notice. And remember, today in the selfie culture, we are on camera all the time. So just now, the very next moment, tomorrow, you might be in the picture, you might be on air, you might be on Facebook, on Instagram, LinkedIn, it doesn't matter. You have to develop your own style. You have to make a brand statement, and this is a key component of your personal brand. Now, when I say you have to make a statement, you have to develop your own style, I mean you have to communicate what is it you stand for. Now, as you can see in my case, most of the time I wear my Madiba shirts, the famous batik shirt made famous by Nelson Mandela, and I wear this to express my standing for humanity and standing for that the values that Nelson Mandela espoused, which was equality, which was inclusiveness, which was humanity, and what is called Ubuntu in Africa. That means that we are people because of people, and it all comes down to the human element. So what statement can you make by expressing your brand? And here's a key question next year: how can you come across better? How can you dress smarter? How can you improve on your cover and on your statement? The third question is, how can you improve your interaction brand? Now, it was a famous American philosopher and poet, Maya Angelou, that said that we all ask ourselves 4 questions all the time, and these questions are silent and many times unconscious. But if you can answer yes to these 4 questions when interacting with somebody, if you can affirm others to find a yes to these answers, you will literally transform your relationships, and you will be seen and come across a better person. Now, the first question is, do you see me? Do you acknowledge people? Do you greet people? Do you make eye contact with people? Secondly, do you care for me? Do you really care for others? When you meet them, when you interact them, do you just say, how is it? Or do you maybe dig a little bit deeper? In my case, I love to ask people, how strong are you? And give them a scale or rating, a scale really, from 1 to 10. The third question is, am I good enough? Or how can I be better for you? And this is really, when you take others' well-beings to heart, you will need to express your commitment to making them better, to helping them perform better, to helping them become a better person. And that's something that takes a lot of practice, a lot of thinking about, and is the key in interpersonal relationships. Whether that's a romantic relationship, whether that is a work relationship, whether this is a client that you can help to improve their personal development. And the fourth question is, when you see me, am I special to you? Do you express that you feel special, that I am special to you? And that is how you communicate with your eyes. That is if you do or don't smile when you meet somebody, and how you hold your gaze. In fact, studies have shown that if you look somebody into their eyes for 2 minutes straight, they will develop a strong feeling of affection for you, sometimes even love. So please, as we go into the new year, focus on these 3 components, these 3 key dynamics of becoming a better person. And jot these questions down. That's 2 questions per component. I'm going to mention them down here and reflect on them every day. You can improve on your inner being on a daily basis. You can improve on your outer being, and you can certainly improve on your interaction being every day. And if you want to have more, please focus on becoming more in the new year. And I can guarantee you it will increase your happiness, it will increase your influence, and it will certainly increase your wealth.